Can you imagine any teenagers who have changed the world? That's the question. Teenagers who have changed the world. Teenager, what's a teenager? Probably you are a teenager. Teenager is somebody between the ages of 13 and 19. Not when you're 12, you're not a teenager. When you're 20, you're not a teenager. But between those ages, the teenage years. Can you imagine any teenagers who have changed the world? I can think of maybe one very famous one right now. I'll give you a clue. How dare you? How dare you? I don't mean to make fun of her. Actually, I think she's quite cool. Greta Thunberg. She raised awareness about global warming. There are others, and they are in your book. Here they are, number 37. This is Teenage Heroes. And I guess the point is that you can change the world even if you're young. We've got 5 examples here. We've got Malala, I can't say her last name, Yousafzai, I don't know. Editor, please delete. She was famous for being against the Taliban. She wanted education, and the Taliban very strict Muslims. So, no, women shouldn't learn to read. And she said, "I'm going to learn." And she won the Nobel Peace Prize, I think. We'll find out. Anyway, number 2, Joan of Arc. Do you know Joan of Arc? She was the French resistance leader. When was that? I can't remember when. I think it's in your book. 1430. Oh, good. So 600 years ago, Joan of Arc was a teenage girl who led the French against the English. She's a hero in France, kind of an enemy in England, but she changed the course of history. Another one is Bobby Fischer. He was a chess player, a young chess player in the Cold War. Another one, number 4, is Louis Braille. Louis Braille made printed letters for blind people to read. They're raised letters, so you can touch it and you can read it even if you cannot see. He invented it. And finally, Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley, maybe you don't know who she is. She's an English. When she was a teenager, she wrote a novel, very, very famous novel, Frankenstein, which was the first science fiction monster story. Amazing. She did that. I think she was 18. Oh, no, sorry. Yes, when she was 18. Oh, my goodness. So this is all about young people changing the world. Okay, have a look. Number 37. Read it and write the answers. And I want to know, my question to you is, which of the teenagers here or that you know is the most amazing? Tell me when I talk to you next. Okay, bye. This is a very famous city in history. It's still there. It's one of the few, is it the only city between 2 continents? On one side is Asia, on the other side is Europe. It used to be the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire, and the Roman Empire was split in 2. Can you see here? It is Istanbul. It used to be called Constantinople. Istanbul. Here is a mosque on the Asian side in Turkey, and over here on the European side, but it's all part of one big city. There's a big bridge that joins the 2 sides between Europe and Asia. Istanbul. I'd like to visit. Would you?